Hi, my name is Sanaa Lundgren, and I'm a psychotherapist, a collaborative family practitioner, and a mediator. I actually was supposed to be a lawyer, so I graduated from law school. My master's degree was in international relations, which is a hybrid program between political science and law. My journey started when I was working overseas social projects, especially when I worked with fragile populations such as women and children. I was pretty much attracted to helping organizations that dealt with human trafficking, sexual mutilations, domestic violence. And I remember my first day at work, I was asked to interview the victims of human trafficking, and I'm just like, no, I'm here to do the legal work. And they told me, no, we're short of manpower. What I got from that experience is the empathy, connecting with people's emotional distress, and I just knew that that's what I wanted to do in my life. I am myself a single mother. I went through divorce, and my divorce procedure lasted for almost 5 years, and I worked with 3 lawyers, different personalities, but I drove them crazy because I was so much distressed, and I knew they tried their best to help me. So the decision to go through divorce was mine. Now, looking back at it and reflecting on my experience, I wasn't ready emotionally, and I brought all my distress onto my lawyer, thinking that the lawyers could help me legally and also listen to me, and little did I know that they didn't have the capacity to hold me psychologically. My attitude was that of avoidance. So if I'm asked to do something, I would avoid it and would procrastinate, and then the lawyer will end up going for mediation and not knowing what to say, buying me time. And that was really very hard on them, definitely. My first lawyer really tried to empathize, and I think at some point she got tired and she's like, why are you a therapist? Why are you crying? So, which was really hard to hear. And I didn't understand. I mean, there was no sense of agency back then from my part, like, oh, I have to hold myself to be collected. So I was a client in a big emotional distress. So I went to a second lawyer who also tried to empathize with me, like, don't shed a tear over him, it's okay. And she was really great. And the third one, actually, she gave me the hard love, the tough love. And I stayed with her because I finally understood that it was me. So the third one didn't give me the empathy, didn't give me anything. She's like, it's either this or that, you decide. I needed that, call it wake-up call, to know that, okay, I'm not gonna go for a fourth lawyer. I have to hold myself, emotions or my act together. It was really, now I look back, and I was not their ideal client. This workshop is dedicated to lawyers who try their best to hold clients who are emotionally distressed. Lawyers need to understand that they are dealing not only with clients who want to solve an issue, but they also want to solve an emotional issue. When clients show up, they are distressed emotionally and also behaviorally. The clients who are going through legal proceedings or going through mediation even are in such a high level of stress that it triggers any lingering trauma or anything that has not been dealt with properly in the past. Most of the time, lawyers don't know how to handle that. So first thing what we will do is to uncover the neuropsychology behind the client's behavior. So we talk a little bit about trauma, about anxiety, about depression, and we will uncover what kind of behavior clients display, so from lashing out to shutting down to hiding behind procrastination or avoidance. Also, we will work on the lawyer's answers to that and how they can respond to that in a constructive way. And last but not least, lawyers need also to know what's going on inside them, like what does the client behavior trigger in them, and how they can take care of themselves. For family lawyers, time has changed and there needs to be a switch in the mindset, because they are dealing with humans who are not in their state of calmness. They stop thinking from a prefrontal cortex and they go to the what we call the reptilian brain. So it's either fight, flight, or freeze mode. And for lawyers to interact with the person in this fight, flight, freeze mode, that would be a very challenging task. Lawyers would be collected and logical, and the clients would be completely emotional. They wouldn't speak the same emotional language. Some practical tools to use in situations. Just first is to find out what the client is trying to show, to say, to convey as a message, and then step back from their role as lawyers and then be into the stabilizing mode without solving issues or being psychotherapist or psychologist, just containing the client until the client switch again from that fight, flight, freeze mode into the rational thinking. Hi, I'm Sanaa Lundgren. I'm a psychotherapist, I'm a collaborative family practitioner and a mediator. I'm also Practice Forte affiliate. As a lawyer, you may have clients who are highly emotional, temperamental, and hard to manage. Join us on the 26th September 2025. It's very insightful and you will learn a lot. Don't miss the date.